sweeties and swoons, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yeah, what's up, babies? I know it's been forever, right? At least it seems like forever to me. I don't know if it seems like forever to y'all, but what is the business? Yes. I had a quick moment because little chunky Jacob then took his butt to sleep, child. So let's see what I can get out before he wake up again. Okay, first off, chat. Okay, let me start with the 11th, right? When I went into early labor, okay? So a lot of y'all remember I kept telling y'all I had a feeling about the 11th. And 11 that night, actually it was 11 that night, on the 11th, I started having pain, so I called my doctor. And she's like, well, this isn't your first child, so I want you to go ahead and go, because my contractions were 9 minutes apart. But she was like, with you being already having a child, it could go quick, right? So she was like, if you're in Atlanta, you know on the 11th, that's when a big ice storm hit, right? So all the roads were like black ice. All the roads, they shut down highways. Shit was crazy. So she was like, call an ambulance and they'll take you to the hospital, you know, where you need to go. So I called the ambulance. They get there. And it's funny because this little English guy, his little accent, and Chad, he throwing jokes, and I'm like, looking at him like, dog, I ain't trying to laugh right now. Okay, now I got things going on, you know. So he's talking, but he's making me laugh because his accent and him talking, it was just funny. Anyway, so I tell him the doctor I need to go to. He's like, oh no, we can't take you there because they shut down the highway and they won't let us go because the roads are so bad. And so they told me the 3 hospitals they could take me to, and I was like, no, I'm not going to them. No, I'm not. One of them was one of the hospitals. I got plenty of money. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I'm going to need you to go back and look. I think it was ER. I can't even remember, Chad. It was one of the older videos. But I wasn't going to none of those hospitals. I didn't give a damn if I was going to have that baby on the bed. You understand? So they laughing at me and was like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, yeah, it is. It is. I'm not going. Right? So I called my doctor and tell her they said they can't. So she was like, what? And I sent them away. So she was like, hold on, I'm going to call the ambulance people and tell them that your pregnancy is high risk, which it wasn't. But she was like, that way they'll take you there, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, do what you do, baby. So I'm trying to tell them, like, you know what? I'm having contractions 9 minutes apart, but they're not as bad. I don't know. She's like, no, you need to get there. You need to get there because it sounds like you're in early labor. So, okay, whatever. So she said, okay, I called the ambulance back for you and told them it's high risk, so they're going to, another ambulance is going to come and take you to the hospital you need to go. Okay, cool. So all of a sudden here comes my daughter, Mama, the ambulance outside. I'm like, damn, that was quick. That's a great service. You know what I'm saying? So we get there. My daughter lets the people in. They come back to my room. She said, don't you know it's the same damn ambulance people? And he laughed, and he said, you called us back, huh? I was like, so y'all gonna take me to the right hospital? He was like, no. I told you the ones we could take you to. I was like, but my doctor just called y'all people and said that they said y'all could take me to the right one. He was like, I don't know who she talked to. Now remember, exactly how I'm saying it, but with an English accent, so the shit was funny to me. He's like, I don't know who she talked to. Let me call. So he called, he tells them the pregnancy's high risk. So they say, look, you can go, but if you start slipping and sliding, it's a wrap. So, you know, my daughter goes to my next door neighbor's house and they get me in there. They're taking me. And, I mean, it seems like we were on the road for 50 fucking hours. Child, why was we just up the street? I was like, what the fuck? Because all of a sudden we had to pull over. Okay, we had to pull over because the snow chain popped off the damn tire, child. So they pulled over. And then they opened up the back door, which is this picture. Right. So they opened up the back door, and it's just there. I'm like, okay, it's cold. So they look, and it was like, the chain didn't pop off, but something else did. So I'm like, oh, shit, you know, what happened, you know? And, yeah, you know. So I kept thinking about that old movie, what was it? No, not Tales from the Crypt. Oh, I was trying to tip my tongue. Twilight Zone. Remember when the guy was on the plane and that weird ass monster was fucking up the outside of the plane and shit? Yeah, that's what I kept thinking about. But anyway, so then they come back and the dude said, "Guess who I found?" I'm like, who'd you find? And I remember, y'all seen the picture. So I'm laying in the thing. I'm like, "Who did you find?" He's like, "I found your man." I was like, "You found my man?" Because my husband was downtown when the ice storm hit. So he couldn't make it back to me, so he couldn't get me, so I just told him to meet me at the hospital. So I was all confused. He was like, "Yo, man, was my man?" He's like, "Yeah." Then all of a sudden, there goes my husband popping in. I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay. So he was like, "You want to go with your husband, or you want us to take you?" He said, "If we take you, you going to get the $500 thing." I was like, "Chad, ain't nobody trying to pay all that for no damn hospital ride." So I get in the truck with hubby. We going. I mean, we just sliding, Chad, all over the place. Anyway, we get to the hospital. I get there. They invade my privacy to see how many centimeters I am. Don't y'all was 1 centimeter? Okay, but then I was having contractions, so they was like, "No, we're going to keep you till tomorrow because you're in early labor. You're probably going to have the baby by noon tomorrow." Right? Noon tomorrow hits. No baby. Right? Later on that day, no baby. Still no baby. So they was like, "Okay, we're going to induce you." So they give me the medicine to induce me, which basically puts me into hyper labor, like I'm supposed to have a baby, right? So I'm going through all the contractions, all the pain, everything. Needless to say, they sent my black ass home with no baby. I didn't have a baby in my arms. Do you understand? There was no baby. Anyway. So then, okay, fast forward to when it's time for me to have a baby. My mom came down here on the 16th. She could only stay for a day because she had to get back to her house for some things. Now remember, Jacob was supposed to have been born on the 22nd. But I was like, okay, my mom has to leave on the 17th, so we gonna get this baby out here, right? So I'm jumping. I'm talking about I'm jumping on the bed and shit. And I'm jumping, and I'm jumping. I did like 2 jumping jacks. I couldn't do too many of them motherfuckers. But hey, I think it helped. So then then I read, things to do to induce labor naturally, which was the castor oil, raspberry tea, pineapple juice, all that shit, right? Nigga, we went to the grocery store. I took all of it. I drank like 3 cups of pineapple juice. I did 3 capfuls of castor oil. I drank that with the pineapple juice though, so I couldn't taste it. Ew, maybe I did taste it because I almost feel like I was about to throw up just from the aftertaste. Oh God, did y'all see the? Yeah, ooh. Anyway, so then I took raspberry tea and I got to jumping and shit. And I was when I was brushing my hair and brushing my teeth and shit for that night, my mama was coming to talk to me and she came in my bathroom and so she started bouncing with me. She said, "We gonna bounce that baby." So we bouncing. I'm bouncing all over the house. Y'all think I'm playing? I was skipping and shit. I was skipping. Went to the bathroom, to the kitchen, nigga, I was hopping. Jacob was coming, but then I got tired. I said, "Look, Mama, I love you. He ain't coming. I'm not trying no more." She said, "It's okay, baby." Well, we went to sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning having contractions. I had contractions. Listen, ladies who have babies, listen to me. I was having every 2 minutes from 3 to 7 in the morning. Do you hear me? We got to the hospital, and I'm having contractions every 2 minutes. Oh, my God. So the first part of it, my mom was there with me. Every 2 minutes, y'all, from 3 to 7, every 2 fucking minutes, okay? And I'm talking about these contractions were so bad. I've never, listen, I have a daughter. Then they put me through induction, and that shit was terrible. Then with this, listen, I have never felt the shit that I felt that day. No, I'm serious. Can you tell? I have never felt the shit I went through. I don't know what the fuck that was. And I will never do it again. I will never do it again. Jacob made sure his little ass was the last of the mother-sucking Mohicans, baby. Because ain't nothing else coming up out of me. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. Finito. You understand? Because that shit hurt. I don't know what. Anyway, so I'm screaming, like literally. I'm like, "Oh, shit." Like, no, you understand. I'm screaming loud. I don't give a fuck who hears. So here comes another lady. She said, "See, that's why I'm your age. And my daughter is almost the same age as your daughter. And that's why I'm scared to do it because it's so far apart. I be scared. I be like you." And I'm looking at this bitch like, "Bitch, fuck you. Give me some medicine. Give me some pain. Something. Pump something in my you give me crack right now. I need something. And so, you know, she walked out. She said, well, I'm going to call your doctor and see. Fuck that. I have my doctor's cell phone number. I called her and I was screaming, I need something. I said, fuck it, cut the baby out of me. I didn't want to see section, but all that shit I was going through, fuck it. I don't care. Come cut me. She was like, oh, I'm going to have them bring you some pain medicine, right? So the doctor the nurse came in and gave me some pain medicine, which I thought I was going to get a break, because when they induced me, they gave me the same pain medicine, and you know, it calmed me down, let me sleep for a minute. So as soon as she gave me the medicine, I go to dozing off, but then a contraction hit, and I felt it. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why am I still feeling this shit? Right? Oh God, I'm going back. So she was like, that's how you know you in real labor, because it don't go away. I'm like, well, bitch, what you give it to me for? That's just to run up the goddamn bill. That shit ain't gonna work. What was the point? So anyway, so they sent my ass down to the ultrasound room. Now, I hadn't been, they hadn't weighed the baby and told me how much the baby weighed in months. I think I was like 6, 7 months or something. So the guy's doing the ultrasound, and I asked him, how much baby weighed? Don't you know this fool told me 8 pounds, 10 ounces? I said 8 pounds, 10 ounces. That's damn near 9-pound damn baby, child. So we get downstairs, and she was like, well, how much did your daughter weigh? I was like, she's only 7 pounds, 4 ounces. They was like, well, that's why the baby didn't come the first time. He was too big, and you were too little. No, that's some bullshit. Y'all could have looked at that and figured that out before y'all ran up all them bills the first damn time. You feel me? Anyway, so by the time they get me back upstairs, remember I was 1 centimeter during all this, which is crazy to me because the contractions are so hard, so powerful, every 2 fucking minutes. I didn't even get a breather. Sorry. Anyway, so they bring my ass back upstairs. And I'm screaming like, oh, y'all don't understand. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that shit hurt. And I'm not talking about just regular giving birth. People are like, well, you did give birth. No, bitch. No, bitch. I've given birth before, and it didn't feel like that. That was some old exorcist bullshit is what that was, and I'll never do that again. Anyway, so I get upstairs, and I'm screaming. So she said, let me check again. And when she checked, I was 3 centimeters. Okay. She was like, oh, wow, okay, we're about to take you to the delivery room, because the whole time I was in triage. So by the time, which is right across the hall, like literally across the hall. So by the time we pick up all the shit out my room and walk me across the hall, and I'm screaming bloody fucking murder, they check me again just to see. Don't you know I'm 8 centimeters? Now, some of y'all who got kids, y'all like, okay, what's the point? No, ladies who have kids, listen, sometimes people are 1 centimeter for months. For months. 2 centimeters for months. I went from 1 centimeter to 3 centimeters. From 3 centimeters, less than 2 minutes to 8 centimeters. That means them contractions were so hard, like a motherfucker was bulldozing in there. Jacob, anyway, so then but it came so fast, so my doctor wasn't there. I was like, I gotta push. They was like, no, you can't push. Fuck you, I gotta push, right? And then I had to push. Like, he was right there. It was like, no, the doctor's not here. There's nobody here to get him and do everything and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, just breathe like this. And I'm looking at this bitch like, bitch, there's a baby. He's right here. He's right here. What is that going to do? He's here. You can feel him. They ain't gonna do shit. But I did it anyway, because I was like, I don't want the baby to fall out, slap his head on the floor and shit. So I'm like, and then my mama, poor thing, she can hear it, she can feel, she crying and shit. Then I was like, where's the pain medicine? I need an epidural. The lady gonna say, it's 8 centimeters, he's right there, we can't give you one. What the fuck you mean? Well, why'd you wait so long then, heifer? When you seen I was 3, you should have gave it to me. You should have gave me something. Okay? I was been screaming since damn 7, 8 o'clock since I got in this bitch. Why didn't you have that on hand? So when they told me I could get no pain medicine and the pain I was already feeling and I wasn't even pushing yet, oh, I said, Mom, oh God, they trying to kill me. I didn't use the pain medicine. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my fucking mind because y'all, the pain I went through, if y'all ain't got it yet, it's done something to me. I think I'm scarred for life. But, damn it. So anyway, Don't you know I'm screaming so fucking loud, and the doctor still isn't there, that they tried it. They was like, fuck it, we gonna try to give you an epidural. So the man is sitting there, he's making jokes and shit, trying to stick a big ass needle in my back. And the baby's here, they're not supposed to do that because the baby's right there. Like, he tried to stick the needle in my back. By the time he got done fumbling around and shit, the doctor comes, here she comes trying to hug me. I pushed that, nah baby, get your ass down there. Down there. Child, all the little nurses laughed. They wasn't supposed to laugh. I know they wasn't. But they was like, oh, like they both said like, cause she was like, oh, no, bitch. No. Get down there. That's where I need you right now. So I'm pushing. And they like, okay, push. Here comes the truck. I'm pushing. His big ass come out. And I'm just exhausted, child. Like, oh my God. I was just done for. You hear me? Oh, Lord. And what happened is, I was so little and he was so big that they said that he busted like a blood vessel on top. So he had like a little lump on his head. So they was like, it's going to take like a little couple of weeks for it to go down because all the pressure. But my little boo-boo was doing good. He's 3 weeks today, actually. Yes, he is. Little chunky butt. He does not look like a newborn. He doesn't. Like, that's a big-ass baby. That's going to be somebody's football player, child. He is just a big baby. He's 9 pounds now. But when he came out, he was 8 pounds, 8 ounces, 21 inches long, and just gorgeous. Yes. And I know y'all like, well, we want to see. Well, that's okay. I'm going to let you see the picture right now. And I'm only people was like, oh, why you? Oh, let me answer this before I do, because people are like, Candy, why are you so sensitive about showing your kids on the internet? Well, since I've been doing SATV, I've gotten people who talk about they want to find out where I live. They're gonna find out what school my daughter goes to. All types of old crazy bullshit. So that's why. And the only reason I'm about to show y'all this one picture of Jacob is because he's not about to look like that in a couple months. Hell, babies change like that. So yeah. But anyway, here's my little stinker butt. Yes, I know. He's all me, right? I thought my daughter was my twin, but this little boy came out like, I'm yours. I swear, both my kids look like, what the hell? Oh, I guess, child. But both my kids look like I had them by myself, child. That's what Scorpion said. Talk about somebody look like I did some things with myself and just had the baby, just me, myself, and I. But anyway, so yes, babies. That was my labor and delivery story, child. A bunch of mess, but we made it through, and I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to do it again. Ever. So yeah, let me get up out of here so I can maybe, if he's still asleep, grab me something to eat, child, and hit the road, Jack. Yeah, as soon as these 6 weeks is up, where they tell you to rest and heal, but I'm gonna start back with my damn working out. I gotta get back right because y'all look, I got a pooch. Y'all see my pooch? Oh my goodness, look at it. Had this baby 3 weeks ago and I still got a damn pooch. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. But anyway, oh, and as you can tell, the 2 new additions are gone. I had to get rid of them big motherfuckers because they hurt so bad. Y'all, oh my God, I woke up one day and my titties was up here. They was the size of my fucking head. You understand? I'm not even exaggerating. I sent the picture to Chanel, my homegirl, because she thought I was playing. And then I sent her the picture. She was like, oh my God, are you okay? Did you go to the doctor? I've never seen that before. Like, they were literally this fucking, oh my God. Y'all thought that was big on that last video? 3 times that size, and I cried for 3 days, child. It hurt so bad. So I had to bandage them bad boys up, throw some cabbage in the titties, and to dry them up, dry the milk up, bandage them up, and keep about 5 bras on to shrink them back down. Cause you big titty heifers, I take my hat off to you. I'm good. I'm good staying in the itty bitty titty committee, cause them big motherfuckers there, we good. But anyway, I love you, babies. Yes, I do, and I miss you all. And, you know, I'll be able to do videos here and there until little man gets a little, you know, at least a couple months. Because he sleeps all day, and child, when he sleeps, I got to sleep too. So I don't really have a lot of free time. But anyways, I love y'all, all the newbies. Hey, sweeties, how you doing? There's over 400 videos. So while you're waiting on me to put up a new one, go check out some of the old ones. Some of y'all who've been here for a little while, even during the 2-year anniversary video, there was some y'all didn't see. So y'all can go back and be watching them old videos too. Yes, yes, because there's a lot of them, so you ain't seen them all, child. The ones from the beginning probably did, but Oh, and if you're not getting my videos in your sub box, it's because YouTube is retarded. So go to the front page, unsubscribe, and subscribe right back. So that way you can start getting them back to your inbox, okay? Don't forget to thumbs up this video. And let me get on up out of here, child. Make sure to follow your girl on Twitter and add my new Facebook page, because I got over 200 y'all still trying to add my old one. It's Candy SATV. That's the new one, okay? So look that up. And yeah. So as always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. Bye, babies.